Hello, everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Here is your mommy tea. Happy weekend to all of you. I'm just eating a piece of bread here just to relax my nerves. How is your weekend going? I'm going to eat an egg. I like my egg half done, not too hard. I hope I succeeded to make it the way I want. Sometimes when I say I want it half done, it will be too much or too hard. Well, let's see what we've got here. Hopefully I got it right. I don't know. I like to eat it with a spoon. See how it is? I just open only the head of the egg. Then I use a teaspoon to eat it. Aha. So you see how it is? Not too hard. Just the way I love it. It's even hard today a little. Abamamu. So guys, how is your weekend going? As you come, you watch, you share, you subscribe, relax. Life is simple. We don't have to complicate it all the time. I just like to come and relax with you people. Relax, eat together, talk. I hope you guys watched our video of yesterday on Facebook. Mm? Half done egg. Egg is actually very easy to eat with a spoon. And if you are somebody that you like also half done egg, the best way is with a spoon. Whoop. If you don't know how to remove it, it will just on the ground. It's nice. So call it breakfast if you want. I just felt like eating something very light. Not too much, not too heavy. I just decided to cook me 2 eggs, one slice of bread, and a cup of coffee. Something very light. Brown bread. I hear some people eat 4, 5 eggs a day. I don't know, but I think I eat two in a week sometimes, and sometimes I eat three in a week. But some people say they eat three in a day. I don't know. Depends on how you feel, on your mood. Mm. Mm. You are not good. Mm. I've started wearing my summer clothes already. Summer never come. Cold day outside. But since you are in the house, decided to wear my coffee. Oh, it's hot. I came to come and share my food with you people. Mm. So we thank God that we are able to eat. We thank God that we have something to eat because there are many people who have food but they cannot eat. Some people have teeth but they don't have food to eat. Some people have shoe, they don't have leg. Some have leg but they don't have shoe. That's how the life is. If you are opportuned to have all this, be grateful. Thank God for everything. Me to the way I can't be shine another thing. So, half done egg. That's what I like. Oop, I've removed everything now. Okay. That was egg. You know, there are times when you just sit down, you just feel like eating something. But mama. Okay, guys. Now we don't chop finish. Let us now go to our topic for the day. Our topic for the day. What do we have to talk about? Patience and taking decisions in a hurry. Una know say for life, patience get a lot to do. A lot. Patience. Whether you are waiting on God, is patience. Whether you are in a relationship, is patience. Whether you are in marriage, is patience. In your own life, whether you are looking for money, is patience. You are searching for a job, it is patience. In anything in life, patience is to be applied. Wisdom is to be applied. Decisions that you take in a hurry, e no go help you no one day. It will just land you for trouble. That is why I dey always talk say, when you dey vex, take water put for mouth. Sit down, don't do anything. Take some time, think. Think first. In short, sleep over the thing. When you sleep over the thing, now on the next day, you go, sometimes we don't see and say it go help. Maybe the decision, the thing where you will think. Imagine say somebody find you problem. One of your the you in you, one side is telling you don't respond to them, and the other one is saying, go insult them, answer them. They think say they be who, that kind of story. So, but if your positive side succeeds to suppress your negative side, you just have to sleep on the issue. You will see that when you wake up in the morning, even the thought of calling that person, you will not even get it again. Parce que comme le français dit, la nuit porte conseil. The night will give you advice. You will now begin to reason, should I do it or should I not do it? And in the morning, you see that you wake up refreshed. All that anger would have left you. Before you sleep, you pray, you tell God, look, this matter, Papa, I don't get any hand for it. Show me the way of how to do it. You wake up in the morning, you see, say you will be fresh, everything will not finish from your heart. So anger sometimes, hurriedly taking decisions or tackling situations in a hurry when we are upset, now a big problem. And that is why some people, they no fit get out of what way they cause themselves through anger. Nowadays, you will see say person go sit down, a woman or a man, you dey in a relationship. Warm coffee. You dey in a relationship like a woman or a man, yeah? And then you guys have a little misunderstanding, which is normal. Some people they always think say when person tell you say I love you, or you are my wife, or you are my girlfriend, now me say you go always the sweet, problem no go come out. No, you no go fit dey expect say make dey sweet, because even animals wey dem dey for bush, they dey fight, they dey quarrel for their own way. We as humans, we no fit understand because we no dey hear their language, but they dey quarrel. So what about humans? When we dey house, we dey talk, we dey understand ourselves. Trouble dey everywhere, but the ability to be able to settle that problem and continue the life, na it matter. That maturity, where you go talk say, no, we get problem. And when you understand, say there is problems everywhere, nowhere is safe. Wahala dey outside. So when you understand that one, you will come to the know, say, at least when you get your own issues, try to fix them. Because most of the times, the people will give you advice, say, no, try. No, don't leave and make it go there. Now them go to fix their own issues. So, but it takes a matured mind to be able to, settle issues in a relationship or marriage so that they can be stable. Through quarrels, you know yourself. When they talk, say quarrel, in quotes, quarrel dey with quarrel, fight dey with fight, insult dey with insult. When they get out of hand, do not sit down there. Waka dey go. No sit down for there. When you don't reach the one where they go curse you, beat you, don't sit down there. But in any relationship, misunderstanding get for be. It must be. But the ability to be able to use your matured mind to settle that issue is what matters. that you don't take decisions in a hurry. People dey when they get wahala with their wives. The next thing I don't see, Jake back, put am for outside, go back to your parents. I don't need you again. I don't want you again. When they taste loneliness, when they go and see now that that woman that they went and followed outside, that one to just a fine chance. He no be they come now because he be won't sit down. He be they come because he won't find space. So that she too, she can be called Mrs. And when she gets that space, you begin to find out, say, this my woman when I drive, this one will come say, don't worst. That one, if I knew, I would have left her. But you hurriedly sent her out because you wanted the other one to hurriedly enter inside the house. So waiting your eyes see there, sit down for them. Now you go see women also on this context where they go get you dey inside a marriage or a relationship. It dey happen nowadays mostly for relationships. I don't know say na whether na lack of trust or na say people no understand say in every side there is a problem. Please, as you come, give us a thumbs up. You can share us out. Thank you so much for stopping by. God bless you. Happy weekend. So it takes a matured mind to be able to understand, to know, say, wahala dey everywhere. And everywhere, people they try to settle and to make sure, say, things they work well for them. So if it happen for your own, not be saying na only you be the first person where you dey face that thing. The thing where they talk mostly, it takes a matured mind to be able to understand, say, this problem, we go solve am. Na a relationship, na a marriage. If you want it to work, you must apply a lot of patience. You will apply a lot of patience. Problems are outside now these days because people no get patience again. Because trust no dey again. You go into a relationship, there is a problem. When you separate from that relationship, you come out. The next thing you're jumping into a new one. It is not done so. You have to, first of all, work on your own self to be able to trust the next person that is coming to you or that you are going to. Because sometimes when we get disappointments, some people go say, na love, na they kill love. So you will go fall in love again to be able to kill the feelings that you had for it. That's wrong. It is wrong because you have not worked on yourself. Going into a new relationship does not mean you're going to trust that person or you're going to, now give your all. When you leave a relationship, you sit down, you do some work on your own self. You evaluate for that side and for my own side, where did the problem come from? Why did we separate? Why are we no longer together? You find your own faults because one person cannot spoil a relationship. There must be something that you did wrong. Even if you contributed 2% to make the relationship finish, you still contributed. The main point is that you contributed something to the downfall of that relationship, no matter how it is. So the most important thing is that we accept that we contributed to the downfall of that relationship. Now, before you're going to a new one, you just have to work on your own self first. How do you become a perfect person? There is no perfect being. This is why we have to always have patience with our partners to make sure that it works. If you are not a patient person, you will never get peace because your things will always be in a hurry. And anything you do in a hurry will crumble, will slump. So if you are going into a new relationship, you have to work on yourself first. Can you trust somebody again? If somebody disappointed you in your old relationship, can you be able to trust somebody again? Can you live with somebody? Can you still love them? Can you entrust your heart in their hands? If not, then you will don't say you are going to try. There is no trial in friendship or in marriage. You cannot try. Don't say, let me try, maybe things will work. No, don't try. Trust yourself to go into it. Trust yourself to go into it, to put your all, to make it work. Don't go there to try, because if you are trying, you will go there with the strength of trial. You will not be able to go in like you love somebody and you're going to give your all to make it work. No. So working on yourself before you ever go into a new relationship is very, very important. It's very, very important because you will get peace and you will learn to trust again. Some people, their relationships that continue do not work because why? Because of the past, because of the pain of the past, whatever they suffered in the old relationship. Now those okay, I know if it say you can't stay alone, you have to go ahead and get somebody. You can't stay alone. The problem is not going ahead to get somebody. The problem is, are you ready? Are you ready? Because if you're not ready, it will still not work because you are carrying your old habits. That's why you see some people in a relationship, they always say, I cannot allow what happened to me in the past to happen again. You cannot allow. Why? Because you are carrying the past with you. If not, you will be in the future and you'll be in the present and you'll be looking in the future, not in the past. You cannot take what is happening to you today to compare in the past because they don't come together. So always ask yourself if you're ready to go into a relationship. Do not take a decision because you say, this is one other mistake that people do. You leave a relationship and you are quickly entering into another one because you want to show your ex that you can get somebody that is better than him. Big mistake. Big mistake. That one is a very, very big mistake because anything, as I'm saying, anything that you want to do in a hurry will not come out good. And you cannot do something, it is not coming from your mind, but you're doing it because you want to show somebody. Work. A lot of relationship marriages have crumbled because if a man says, I will not marry you after all the years you spent with him, the next thing now you want to go ahead and get somebody very quickly and marry just because you want to show him that you have gotten somebody. And if you do not have time to know that person first before marrying them, you are heading for the rocks. You are heading for the rocks. So there is nothing. Life is your own. You have your life. There is no need to be in a hurry of trying to prove a point to somebody. Because whatever comes out, good or bad, it is you that will taste it. Whether salty, bitter, or sweet, it is your taste. It's your tongue that will taste it. Whether it comes out successfully or not, it is your problem. So anything in this life, we don't have to do things because we want to show other people that we can do, or because other people have treated us bad. We want to show them that I'm better off than you. Do it because it pleases you. Do it because you get pleasure doing it. Do it because it satisfies you like a human being. Don't do it because you want to show somebody that I can. Yes, I can do it. It will not work. So take for example, now you have women, most women, when things are going well in their relationships or marriage, we no go hear anything. We won't hear anything because nobody is coming out to say anything. Nobody will talk. Nobody will say, oh, now it's going well. No, no, no. But when things just go bad, like I said, there is no place where you will not hear a problem. There are always problems. So you will not think that your own will always be sweet. When a problem comes, it takes a matured mind to be able to solve a problem in a relationship or in a marriage. You don't have to call people. You don't have to go and tell people, explain to people your problems. No, it is wrong. Because whether people come and settle that problem, at the end of the day, those people will go. Now, the two of you will remain in the house. So, what is it that those people will be coming to come and tell you, the two of you, that the two of you cannot tell yourselves? If a woman has cheated on you, or if a man has cheated on you, you have decided that you are no longer going to be in the marriage again, you want to leave them, it is your decision. Do you have to call somebody to come and tell you what to do? If you decide that you're going to stay in the marriage or in the relationship, it is your decision. You don't need anybody to come and beg you, stay, do not leave your husband. No, because you yourself, you know already if you want to stay or not. Calling people all the time into your home, into your relationship, into your marriage is bad. It is bad. At the end of the day, you will see that after reporting your husband or reporting your wife too much to that particular person, they become a part of you, or they become a part of your marriage. You begin to feel like you are marrying because of them. Like you are marrying because of what they no, you people should not separate. No, you people should stay together. No, you people are a good couple. There are times when you even have problems in the house. You tell your husband or your wife, you see, it is because of this one, that one, or pastor. Now, because of pastor, now we still stay together. If not for him, I would have left you since. You are marrying because of them. So I always say that in your relationship, in your marriage, you are the author after God. Now you get them. You are the decision maker. Now you they decide whether you want to stay or you don't want to stay. Now you they decide whether it is going to be bitter or it is going to be sweet. Now you go to decide or whether we are continuing or we are stopping. You don't need third parties. You don't need fourth parties. You don't need to go and be calling people. It takes a matured mind to be able to work things out in their marriages or relationships. There is no way problem, no day. But you see, our women nowadays, or some men, when they have a problem in the house, the next thing everybody is taking to social media. Oh, I don't want to confuse my body. Talk, talk. So, like I was saying, nowadays, this is what we are with the problem we are having. Because we don't have patience again with one another. We don't tolerate. We want the best out of somebody when we ourselves cannot give the best. You have a little problem, you take to social media. When the people would have talked, people would have insulted, people would have now known the kind of man or woman that your partner is. And then tomorrow again, they see two of you together. Because some of you will rant outside, make noise, call people, insult him or her, do everything. At the end of the day, you will go back and beg. At the end of the day, you will go back and beg. They will still see two of you together. What do you think it looks like? Is it not a shame to you, to your partner? So what was the need of running off to social media? Or what was the need of running to friends? Friends, there are some kind of friends you can talk to. And there are friends that you will never talk to. There are issues that as women discuss, women talk. But you should know who to talk to. It is not like nowadays, don't tell somebody your thing because when you tell them, you just will see yourself on social media. No. Everybody, if God will want us, say, may they be only them two, like Adam and Eve would have been on this earth without children, without anything. But because God wanted us all to be here, and He gave us friends and family members and everything to talk to, you have to choose who you want to talk to. You have to choose who you tell your issues to. You have to choose, not them choosing you, but you choosing them. People that are in marriage 20 years, 30 years, 40, even 50, some of them, these are our old parents. It is not like they never had problems. Of course they had, and they are still having, even in their old age. Patience is a virtue. Not everybody get them, but you can create your own. You can decide to begin to exercise patience. You can decide to begin to overlook some things. You can decide to begin to calm down before you take a decision. Not like anything that you hear, whoo, you shout. Anything you hear, hey, no. At the end of the day, you will just get yourself into wahala, unnecessary trouble. Because you hear things, you shout. You see things, you shout. With your house, in your house, you shout. With your partner, you shout. It doesn't make any sense. Especially when you have to talk about your partner and then later on they see you again with him. Some couples are like that. They quarrel, they fight, they insult themselves in public, do any kind of thing, and then tomorrow you see them together. You will hear say, na my man, na my woman, dirty. It is too dirty. It is high time you guys begin to have patience with one another, to tolerate one another, to know that when something happens, we should put heads together. Being husband and wife is one, completing each other. You two have come together to be one. Half year, half year, you complete each other. So don't always forget the reason why you guys are together. The reason why when I should done for you have to know. Because if you know the reason why you are there, it is not just to possess. It's not just to say, I am married, I have a partner. I have everything my husband gives. Please, as you come, give us a thumbs up. Thank you. I am married, I am this. No, the biggest problem is tolerance. Patience, tolerance. Two people who come together from different homes, different backgrounds. You have a lot to learn from each other. Till death. Attitude is something that builds every day. Every day, new people come out with new attitudes, new behaviors. Maybe they learn, maybe it was hidden. Character be like pregnancy. You cannot hide it for too long. That is why every day some people, new ones come out, new one come out. You will say, "Hey, you never be like this before. You were not like this before. Now you have changed." Ask them why they changed. So patience in anything, apply patience. Don't take decisions when you are upset. Do not take decisions when you are angry. It does not matter about what. Whether somebody insulted you, whether you heard somebody gossiped your name, whether you heard somebody took your husband, whether you heard somebody is writing love messages to your wife or whatever. Do not take decisions from with anger. Because anything you do with anger, you can just wake up, like you hear a person don't call your wife, say, "I love you." You wake up, you carry machete. The next thing you're going to keep us because you're upset without even knowing the true story. How come the person had the telephone number to call your wife and tell them they love them? Did you ask yourself? Because you heard that they have just called you, "Hey, I saw your husband in this very compromising position with this woman. They're in a restaurant eating or something." You don't even want to ask, what are they doing there? Why did they go there? Nobody, no husband that they can take. Is he a goat or a chicken? Now Christmas fowl, they don't take anybody unless somebody wants to be taken. If you do not, present yourself, nobody will take you. They take you because you are prepared to be taken. So I don't know why sometimes we react to these things with so much anger, polluting our own minds, spoiling our own lives. Some will end up going to prison because they went and fought a woman. Some men will go up to prison because they went and fought a man because of a woman. No. You have a life to live. The fact that you are married to somebody does not mean the person is your property. You are just there to complete them. They don't belong to you. They have a mind to decide. And somebody who cares for you, somebody who loves you from the bottom of their heart, will not put themselves on sale. Let me put it like that. Putting themselves on sale. Like say, I am available. And this is why I used to say, anytime there are all these people on Facebook, women just like men, hunting everywhere. If you see somebody write you a message that you do not want to continue in that conversation, block them immediately. This is how temptation starts. Some of us, these things, it don't be like a daily thing for me. I'm used to it because there is no one day that goes by without 10 men or even 20 writing me love messages. But the thing is that immediately I see, I block you. Immediately I see that your message will not bring me anything, don't let yourself be tempted. Don't put yourself into temptation because you might not. Who gave me a thumbs up and took it back? Did I say anything that upset you? It's okay, there's no problem. Your decision anyway. So do not let yourself be tempted. Don't let yourself be tempted at all. Don't put yourself in the market. Do not put yourself in the market. Once you see anything, just like men, just like women, a man you will sit down, you see on your messenger, a woman has sent you a picture of boobs. The next thing you are smiling, you are looking what? Delete them immediately. And you block the woman. Once you start looking at them and smiling, it means you're interested. And the woman will continue sending you, continue sending. There are these people out there looking for who to devour. If you present yourself, they will catch you. So nobody is like, they took. They don't take anybody unless you want to be taken. You want to be taken. That's why you present yourself for your availability. Yeah. So all these things now say, we just have to, you have to prepare yourself all the time. Approach things with maturity, with patience, with your know-how. Anger causes a lot of trouble. Anger spoils a lot of things. Anything that you will just go ahead and start attacking it without knowing the root cause will bring you a very big problem. A very big problem. So we should always, in that place where you are, anywhere you are, apply caution. Apply caution in everything you do. No thing say, yesterday, imagine, I saw a post yesterday on Facebook. A lady is crying. You are crying that her husband used his friend to, what's I was talking? To try her patience, and she fell. The husband used his friend to try her, and she fell into the temptation and slept with the friend. So now you will come out and cry. Who will you blame? Who will you blame? How did it come about that your husband's friend will come and be giving you love messages, communicating with you on telephone, you guys will be chatting, or even taking you out, and you'll be following him? Later now, they will say it's a charm. Who's charm? When he starts, stop, I don't want it, I'll tell my husband. Or you go ahead and you tell your husband. I don't know why a woman will stay at home with a man. Somebody will come and be chatting you up, and you will not say a thing to your partner. A husband will stay at home. Women will be sending him nude pictures. He will not say a thing. He will stay there. Until when now the real act has taken place. And then you come back to say, now devil in handwork. It's not devil. You made yourself available. Then the temptation overtook your mind. Because when you continue, you can imagine if you are in a marriage where nobody even tells you, how are you, good afternoon, oh honey, today you're looking good, or something of the sort. Then you see all these young boys with a trouser underwaist with a full Facebook everywhere. They are looking for women. When you wake up in the morning, there's a message to write to me. Hey, it's like God created you on a Sunday. You look so beautiful for this world. I say I correct for this world. I don't want to go under well. They will be giving you such praises as as you never hear before. So what do you do in order not to be tempted? Some men don't pay compliments to their wives in the house. Yes, some of them do not do it. So this woman, when you find yourself in such a position, what you going to do? You will want to, your mind will just be on that conversation every other morning. You just want to wake up and check your telephone to hear from that person. You want to hear from them because they tell you those things that renew your spirit, those things that make you feel happy. If your husband is in the house, you are praying for him to go out so that you will get time to discuss with that person, so that you will get time to chat with them. You even give them a call. Now, this is how these things function. You are carried away slowly, slowly. The next thing now you find yourself telling him, I can't wait to see you. You can't wait to see him. And the next time when you see him, anytime you come across each other, you will fall into his arms. That's it. Same thing with the men. Same thing. We are humans. We are flesh and blood. We are not spirit. The only way that you can keep yourself from this temptation is from the beginning when it starts. Please, as you come, you give us a thumbs up. You can share us out. Thank you so much. The only way you can keep yourself from being tempted, it is when it starts. When you wake up in the morning, you put your messenger on. You are watching. Hey, hello, pretty. Hello, beautiful. I told one day, I said, I know that I'm beautiful. You are not coming to tell me. This my beautiful old age. Now you they come praise me now. I'm beautiful already. I know that. Then he laughed. He left himself because the answer I gave him, he knew that he could not write a second thing. If you know one made them tempt you, stop it from the beginning. Now, a woman comes to Facebook to begin to cry. The husband, hi, good afternoon, the dollars. So you are in the house with a man. A man is, with you at home, and then you go to sleep with his friend. Then later you find out now that it is that man that planted his friend behind your back. How do you want to say it? How? This is when things starts. If you are in a house with a man or with a woman, some men are busy sleeping with their wives' friends. As much as some women are also busy sleeping with their husband's friends. Just like this case I'm talking. When you are in the house, anything happens. If a man, if your wife's friend is making advances at you, the next thing is for you to tell your wife. Yes, tell your wife. The next thing too, if you're the woman, you notice that your husband's friend is having eyes on you or telling you some kind of talk that you don't want to hear, go ahead and tell them. Tell your husband, say this the way your man is talking to me. But sometimes I don't know why we will just take it, cover it, and sit on top of it, as if it was some kind of, I don't know. So that way it will be going slowly, slowly, slowly until one day you find them on top of your body. You find them on top of your body because you allow yourself being tempted. It is a process, slow process. It goes slowly until one day you see the things happening. So this thing, as I dey talk and they go like this, the topic wey they talk today now, patience. Okay? Patience. The patience where you go get with a matured mind to make sure say your own relationship works out. Your own marriage works out. There is no perfect human being. Don't take decisions in a hurry. Don't go accusing people if your own thing is not working. You have the power to make it work. Patience, no be everybody get am, but you can start exercising your own today. It is inside you. If you want to get to have it, you can put it into action and it will work for you. Do not take decisions in a hurry. Do not go fighting people for nothing, what you do not know. Even if somebody is your partner and you hear that they are going out with somebody or somebody is going out with them, do not go and start fighting. It is high time we start blaming these men to make them know that they themselves are doing something wrong. You cannot go and be fighting your fellow woman because you heard that he's going out with your man. Some cases have even come out not to be true. But because gossip can work quickly and the truth works very slowly, before you find out the truth now, Congo Star don't reach you. You have already gone out to fight. You are fighting a woman because of what? Because of a man. How many times will a man go out to fight because of a woman? How? How many? They know they fight because they understand what life is all about. They understand that if you make yourself available, they will take you. So, but why do we fight? Because we think that we are the ones that can protect the men. No. A man is supposed to turn around and protect you, not you protecting him. Any woman that takes any man from anybody, the man made himself available. He made himself available. And sometimes many marriages out here are no longer working. Many of them are no longer working. People are just forcing themselves. Some women are just staying inside there because they're afraid of what community will say, or what what you want to call themselves, that grammar. Pressure. The pressure where they on them. Then they think they sit down, they quiet. Even though they treat them how bad. A man will beat you, beat you, beat you, beat you. It's his own way to be saying, come and be going, I don't want you again. But what do? We sit down there until the day we go punch you the last straw, we broke Ame's back, boom, he broke your neck, you finish. Then he will go and marry a new woman. So nothing will shake him. So many marriages are not working anymore. But people are just, managing. When me say at any instance, when you just see any opportunity, pakam, you don't jump. You don't jump go. The next thing you go hear say, somebody has taken my wife or somebody has taken my husband. But they were just tolerating themselves. They were no longer in love. They not be love themselves again. They be just the manage. Sometimes we judge things too much. We talk people's issues so much that we do not even know them. We don't know. You cannot be outside a home and be judging things that are inside that home. You cannot be outside a marriage and talk about a marriage, something that concerns two grown up. You will talk about that marriage where you don't know. Are you there outside? You're an outsider. What do you know? What do you know about them? What do you know how it's been working between them? What do you know where they have come to? Whether they have come to a point where they cannot even smell each other's perfume. How do you know? May we mind our own business. All of us, some of us, we get a lot to do inside our own lives. But we don't do it. Your own home is not working. Your own marriage is not working. But you keep talking about other people's marriages. You do not have patience to sit down and watch and check into your own life and marriage for say, how is it working here? How is it working? How are my own things going? Is it going well or is it going bad? So everything that we do in life, may we dey think am for our own hearts before we dey know wetin to do. Because fight, anger, insults, all dis thing, e no dey pay. For last, na 6 feet. You get o, you no get o. You wowo o, you fine o. You dey how last. One dress, one singlet, nothing dey inside. So make we dey think, use your sense, use your brain. Know say this life, it is you that matters. Only you alone you came. You alone will go when the time comes. Nobody no dey go through. No woman ever died with a man. No man ever died with a woman. Think about it all the time. Know that you have a life to live. You get life wey dey for your hand for liver. You still get people wey still love you. You have your own immediate family. Apart from that, you are married to somebody, you get family. So maybe they check that one all the time. So I wish you guys a happy weekend. Let me come and be going. Don't forget to watch our Facebook videos. My coffee is cold. Enjoy your weekend, everybody. Bye, bye, bye. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.